The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Works it across to Thompson. Into the attacking end. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Great pressure to force the turnover. A chance from along the wall. Taken by Buchnevich. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Buffalo's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the entire group that they're playing against.
Dropped into the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Takes the feed. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, there's a hit on the play. And now he moves it to Broberg. And he takes the pass. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Stones him in front. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Schenns across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Blues will play it against the boards. Takes a bump but hangs on. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And that's off a stick. The Blues have it against the wall. Tries to get it over to Holloway. Here's a chance. Fires it on net. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Buffalo's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Bennington. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Now a quick pass to Joseph. Goes full circle with the puck. Big time stop there. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. Gives them nothing in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front. Bolduc's got it in the offensive zone. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kessel. Faxley's got it on the offensive end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Receives the pass. Here's a shot. Scores! Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. And he sidesteps the check there. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Suter. Moves it to Thomas. Here's an on-man rush. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the
He
Tampa.
might have a step here. He's clear. Oh, what a save. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Some great thievery in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Peterka. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. And the puck is dropped. Fans scrambling back to their seats for period number 2. Quick feed to Broberg. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Hooked away in the offensive zone by Thomas. And now he passes up to Peterka. Great stick work with the steal. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's just out of reach. And that's hooked away. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Thomas. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Kusnevich's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Quick pass to Suter. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Byram. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves it quickly over to Greenway. And he takes the dish. And that pass is redirected. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end. Steps inside. Can't keep a hold of it. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Slides it over with pace to Shen. Shot! Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Blues recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Grabbed along the boards by Leddy. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. More than half the period has expired. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Faxas won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Dropped him in the open ice. Drives it to the crease. Slides the pass over to Molenstin. Gains the zone through the middle. The Sabres take it along the wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. Moves it to Faxa. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? And here's the pass to Molenstin. Look out, here they come on the attack. Gets in front of it. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. Folks moving the puck through his own zone. Feeds it on over to Walker. Slides it across to Sundqvist. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. From the blue line. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Feeds it over. Quick shot. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Oh, what scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Sabres have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for their goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Here's a short pass to Sundqvist. Grabs control of it at the point. The Sabres gain possession. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a great heads-up defensive play here.
Bennington's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Puck moved over to Krebs. In all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Third period is now underway in this very tightly contested affair so far. Sends the pass over. Shakes off the coverage. Great hits up play in the defensive zone. Good check, frees the puck up. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Feeds it across. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence. And as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Into the corner now. Centering feed. And through the chaos, they score.
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is. But this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
The Blues have put a lot of pucks on net. And as a result, they lead it early in this third period. And he passes it up ahead to Kyrou. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. The Blues have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. McLeod's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Schen's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. With possession along the wall. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Uses the force on that hit. Broken up by Schenn. Tries to feed it over to Holloway. And that pass goes off a stick. The Sabres have it behind the cage. The Blues gain possession along the wall. The Sabres have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Buffalo's got the tying goal, and now can they find that goal?
They continue the momentum. They certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet. They're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
And that's a great heads-up play by Broberg. Slides it quickly to Thomas. Gaining steam here on the attack. To his teammate. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. And sends it just out of reach. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Thomas carries the puck in his own zone. Oh, my! Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And that goes off a player. From the back of the cage with the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way.
And it goes off the iron and stays out. Quinn's taking it from his own end. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Benson. Centering team scores! What a finish on the play! The Blues have jumped out to that critical one-goal lead here at this stage of the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, and what a stage of the game it is. Less than 10 minutes to play in this game. You're up by 1. Now you have to defend it, but you don't want to get too defensive because you still have to attack. There is some time left.
Stops that one. Quick feed to Faxa. St. Louis has it in the neutral zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Made the stop on the play. And somehow he hangs on. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Strong defensive effort. Quick pass to Molenston. Tucker's got the puck in his own zone. And that's deflected. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gives up the body to block the shot. Can't hang on after that hit. Faxes into the offensive zone now on the attack. Cuts to the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job. Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
The Sabres looking against the half wall. They've got a 2-on-1. Gains the zone. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. Let's get the call.
Well, there's not much runway left here, and now you're shorthanded, James, but you got to be aggressive, you got to press, you got to go for it, because guess what? The time is running out.
And they win the draw on their own end. Buffalo's got the puck at center. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here we go, odd man rush here. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, up the post. Picked up along the boards by Tyru.
Well, you gotta love the creativity, but Cheryl, I'm sure the coaching staff probably isn't gonna love it, right?
Yeah, it's a real great thing when you are able to pull off that flip pass, but when it doesn't work, sometimes it's a bit of the skate of shame.
Scooped up along the wall by McLeod. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick feed to Shen. The 360 with the puck. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. And that's stopped by Binnington. Great pass from the left wing. Moves inside. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Blues come through with the victory in a true sense of a nail-biter, Cheryl.
You know what's great, James? When you have no idea who's going to...
The Blue Jackets kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Moves it quickly over to Darlene. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Marchenko swooping in on the attack. Slides it across. Columbus has it. Huge steal in his own end. Great poke check on the reach. Moves it to Favreau. And it's a quick pass to Marchenko. Picks off the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shakes loose. Off the crossbar. What a shot.
Favreau's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Columbus has possession of it now. Johnson's carrying it ahead. Moves the puck behind the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Passes it over. Columbus has it in their own zone. Greenway's going to play it against the half wall. Picked off by Olivier. Tries to get the puck over to Jenner. A chance in front. Off the pipe. Scores! That one went off the defender and past the goaltender. Columbus has jumped out to a 1-0 lead as we approach the midway mark of period number 1.
Well, I really feel like they've set the pace throughout this game so far, James, and they get the opening goal midway through the period. It's about settling in. It's being about a wave, utilizing all of their lines, and they've created a ton of energy. It's just a matter of time before they get the
Scores! What a goal!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Sabres win possession here in the open ice. Sends a pass over. Tries to the crease. Oh, off his mask.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
The Sabres are in transition. And a stick break setup. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Blue Jackets have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Buffalo's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Moves the puck across to Molinston. Here's a feed in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Corrali's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
Loses the coverage there. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
McLeod's won the draw at center. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Tosses it on to Thompson. Here's a short pass to Peterka. Oh, look at this. Quick feed to Byram. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Fantilli stick handling in his own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Big stop by the keeper. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Columbus probably doesn't want this opening period to end based on how they've lit the lamp multiple times already. Jenner's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Makes it look easy with the stop. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Thompson. Angles it over to McLeod. Comes up with the steal. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Sneaks by the poke check. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Greenway. And he's ridden off the puck. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Columbus was such an impressive start, James. I mean, I know that there's still 40 minutes left.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Buffalo's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And we've got an offside with a faceoff looming. Columbus applying all sorts of pressure here early in this second period as they have badly outshot them. McLeod's won possession. Dishes it to Thompson. And he sidesteps the check there. Nice save from point-blank range. Oh, it stops him again.
Merzlikins hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
Oh, what a smart heads-up play. And he slides it quickly to Peterka. Can't get a hold of that pass. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. We got a whistle offside the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Columbus is laying the smackdown all over them, up by 4. Puck scooped up by Werenski. Columbus has it against the half wall. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Puck grabbed by Tuck. Poked away by Werenski. Picked up along the wall by Byram. Quick pass across to Jenner. And that banks off a stick. Good hit to bump him off the puck.
Norris hightails it back into the play after his stick just explodes, and he has to grab another one from the bench.
Chris one. Big time save by Merzlikins. With the blast. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Blue Jackets take it across the blue line. Oh, look at the pass. Taken along the wall by Jenner. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. And the goalie now steps behind his net to play the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kunin. Fabro's taking the puck behind his net. Buffalo's got the puck in the corner. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, he delivers a thunderous hit check. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it to the middle. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Drills them. Shakes off the coverage. Taken by Kunin. And that pass attempt is deflected. And they keep the pressure on. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Slides the puck across to Lafferty. Rocks him. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Moves it to Zucker. Still has possession. Sends it in front. And that doesn't go as it's off his stick. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Here's a short pass to Corrali. Van Riemsdyk's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Aston Reese looks around. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Grabbed along the board by Manichuk. Moving into the attacking zone. Grabs the the puck in the slot. Makes a move in front. Makes it look easy. Great position with the pad save. And let's see what the call is.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Columbus wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Stones him on the play. Fires it. Oh, there's one more.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
McLeod's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Blue Jackets win the face-off. And that's broken up. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Puck's got it along the wing. Big stop right there. Columbus has it behind the cage. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Here's the goal! Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
And it comes up with the save. Buffalo's got the puck. He looks deep to Greenway. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point it's been simply too much to not enough. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Sabres haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Slides it diagonally to Werenski. The Blue Jackets slide the puck near the point. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Pushes it across to McLeod. Here they come on the attack. Sends it over. Columbus takes possession of the puck. To the low slot. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Look out. Right in the low slot. And now it's grabbed by Darlene. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Columbus takes possession off the draw. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Quick pass to Quinn. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Columbus has the puck. Penalty coming up here.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Columbus goes to work on the power play with their man stepping out of the box. Great stop by Luukkonen. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. A chance in front. Big save. The Sabres in transition at center.
McLeod's almost ready to get back on the ice. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say, oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Van Riemsdyk's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Sabres once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
And now he moves it quickly to Jenner. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty.
The Blue Jackets are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Works it across to Provorov. The Sabres gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end.
Columbus has been outstanding tonight, and as a defensive specialist, I love their game. They've closed the neutral zone down, they've forced play to the outside, and they've really protected their goaltender, a reason why they're staring down the shutout.
Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Picked up along the boards by Jenner. And he slides it quickly to Johnson.
Columbus has the lead in this game, and a big reason why is their second line. They're getting a lot of minutes. They're eating them up. Why? Because they've been so productive in the offensive zone.
Here's a chance in front. And makes the save. Byron's lugging the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. And that slides right out to center ice. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jenner. Pokes it away in his own end. Quinn's got the puck along the wing. Good stand-up hit on the play. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. That's gloved by Luukkonen. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Blue Jackets wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Levels him with a hit. Puck picked up by Marchenko. Quick feed to Fabro. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Slides the puck across to Samuelson. Delayed penalty looming. Comes into the paint. Big Tom stopped by Merzlikins. Marchenko's getting tossed with a game misconduct. Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
An opportunity on the power play here. You got to forget about that shorty. Otherwise, you're going to be scared to handle that puck at the top.
Tries to feed it over to Kunin. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Corrali's picking up steam. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Angles it over to Thompson. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Scores! On the power play, they struck!
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
Buffalo's won the faceoff at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Great reach with the poke check by Werenski. Knocked away. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Quick pass to Tuck. And he shuts the door again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
With the stop. The Blue Jackets gain possession of the defensive zone. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. And that's turned aside. Final horn sounds bringing this one to a close. Columbus controlled play, I felt like, right from the moment they dropped the puck tonight.
Yeah, and they were able to get in the offensive zone, and the reason why there were so many shot attempts and...
position for the opening draw. The Blue Jackets get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Slides it across. Takes the puck behind the net. One-time shot, and that goes off a player in front. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. On the backhand in front. Monster save by Binnington. Forces the turnover, comes up with the puck. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Moves it around. That's blocked. Point-to-point pass. Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Blue Jackets have been the busier team on the ice, and the score shows thus far. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Moves it over to Thomas. And that one's stolen at center ice. Columbus has possession of the puck. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Oh, caught him with his head down.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Cut into the slot. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Moves it quickly over to Suter. Puck scooped up by Kyrou. Handles the pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, and I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play down.
Well, that was a blast of a shot, and it just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
Sundqvist got it in the defensive end. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Takes it to the net. That's turned away with the pad by Binnington. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot. Redirected off a stick. Takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Kunin. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Quick pass over to Leddy. Intercepted in the offensive end by Joseph. And a great save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Moves into the slot. Decides to think about it. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Marchenko. Shot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. They've got numbers here. Loses the coverage there. There he is on the redirect. Quick feed to Marchenko. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Feeds the puck to Toropchenko. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Sends it across. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
The Blue Jackets win it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Dishes it off. Oh, look at this. Toss to the front. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Hasn't been a very good one zone so far haven't even registered a shot. The tough negated entry, they're going to have to find a way to get in and get set up.
Here's a short pass to Favro. Oh, and he whiffs.
Can't generate opportunities on a power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
The Blues can't take advantage on the power play, and they remain a goal behind. And he easily stops that one.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis is down in the game, and they deserve to be, James. I mean, they've got to find their legs if they want to give themselves a chance in this one. They haven't had the puck at all.
The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Neighbors. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's broken up. And he takes the feed. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Gains the zone. Breakaway. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Sundqvist ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Blues win the face-off. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Puts it on net. Big time stop.
Pennington's all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Great chance and an even better save. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Blue Jackets have it on the offensive end. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Oh, hit on the play. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Severson. Puck grab by Marchenko. Misses just up and over. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Moves it to Severson. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Tries to the page. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Trying to gain a step. Fantastic goal! Columbus continues to dominate here in the second, extending the lead, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they've dominated puck possession as well, James, and they've worked hard with the puck and without it, and that's something their coaching staff will certainly like.
Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Boston shuts it down. What a stop! St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Corrali. Denies him!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. Here they are on the attack. Look at... Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Strong use of the body. Into the offensive zone. Lead pass ahead. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Letty. Fires it. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Columbus has it near the wall. With some open space at center. Cutting to the front of the net. Fantastic save. No room for that one to get through. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Letty's got the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sends it quickly to Fantilli. Here we go. Quick stop by Bennington.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Look at this! What a save! Oh my goodness, I thought they had it there off the rush. Long breakout pass to center. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Columbus takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Sidesteps the check. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this 3rd period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the 3rd. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blues, coach will be happy with this.
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. It couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Takes the pass. Feeds it over. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Directs it on over to Broberg. And that's poked away by Wierenski. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. They've got numbers. Fires it. Oh, they just got enough of that to keep it out. Score! My goodness, what a shot on the one-timer. The Blue Jackets continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Inside the offensive zone. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Suter. Shuts him down.
Binnington's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Gains the zone from the right side. Drives it to the crease. With the stop. Handles the puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. And somehow, some way, he comes up with a stop with his glove.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Taken by Suter. Tremendous glove save by Merzlikins. Passes over to Provorov. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. The Blue Jackets have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Passes it over. He scores! And someone's heating up with his 2nd of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Severson. Passes up ahead from the left wing. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Picked up along the wall by Joseph. Great use of the point as he puts that one away. The Blues take it along the
It's amazing to me how he always looks
A
like...
chance on the rush here. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Here's a short pass to Werenski. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. That knocks him off the puck. Quick pass across to Folk. And that pass is stolen. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Fires it on net. And a great scene. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Oh, and he couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah, he's got a pretty great set of hands, doesn't he? But he just couldn't corral that puck enough to get it up on his stick.
Would he ever?
Not a chance.
Puck exits the zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Columbus is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they've put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. Quick pass to Aston Reese. Shakes off the coverage. That's gloved by Binnington. And some textbook body contact there. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, what a move! The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Kessel's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a chance! Comes up with a monster save in front. And it's a quick pass to Provorov. Here they come on the attack. Gets down low and blocks it. Here's a blast. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Off a stick and they can't connect. Look out, here they come on the attack. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Here's a chance. Dying seconds and he makes the save. The final horn sounds and it's time to soak it all in. They look pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way.
The Blues have won the draw, and we are now underway. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. A little back and forth. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Solid check to slow him down. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And he loses control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Falk. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Falk's got it in the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Great save! Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Buffalo's got it in the offensive zone. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis takes possession in the neutral zone. Takes it to the front! And he elects to explore his options. Moves it quickly over to Kessel. The Sabres have the puck now. Absolutely levels them!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Moves it to Kyrou. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Puck picked up by Greenway. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Picked off by Kessel. The Blues will play it to the defensive zone. Slides it across. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Snaps it on net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Shakes himself free. Denied by the goaltender. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Howard's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Denied by the defender. Nice ball off the outside of the frame.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
The Blues played along the wing. Dishes it off. Buffalo's got the puck shorthanded. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Duke's moving the puck through his own zone. And he was ready for that save. And he cuts up big again. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a play! St. Louis has looked like a different team these last couple of minutes, Cheryl, and it pays off.
Yeah, and the goal in the latter half of the first period, it really sends some confidence right down the bench, and this is what you need. You got to believe that you can win. You got to trust the process. And more importantly, you got to know that you can execute.
Walker's taking it from his own end. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Oh, tremendous save of the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender
Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front. St. Louis has shown no signs of slowing down as they now take a 2-goal lead.
I've really liked their game, not just because of the goals on the board, but also because of their execution. They've just found a way to get to the puck. They've pounded it, they've protected it, and they've gotten it to the net.
Oh, great move to shake off the check. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Blues play it along the boards. Here's the pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Buffalo's on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Clifton. And that's a great hits-up play by Thomas. A centering chance! He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Here in the Lake by Binnington. Oh, and another save! There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Does it again with the stop.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis has dominated to this point. They lead at 3-0. Thomas has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Quick feed to Broberg. Moves the puck. Oh, solid save by Lucan.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Jabs the puck away. Buffalo's looking to break up. Steps inside. And he takes the feed. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Now he slides it up to Broberg. All alone! What a save on the play!
That's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
And the puck skips away after that move. Centering to the middle! Sends the pass in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there! Stuffs him again!
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Feeds it over to Power. Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed. Intercepted at center by Kyrou. Slides the puck over. And now he tries to get it across to Clifton. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Tosses it to Krysin. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Denies him in close. Picked up along the boards by Krebs. Oh, the tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. They're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Into the offensive end now. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. Tap dances around the check. Byram stick handling in his own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Moves it to Molenston. Oh, they force the turnover. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. The Blues take over on possession. Works it across to Byram. Denies him. He got all of it. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Slides the puck to Tucker. Slides it to Leddy. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Here's a shot. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Here's a short pass to Faksa. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And the officials waving off icing here. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Big play inside the defensive zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's a smart heads-up play by Broberg. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. We'll be back with a third period next.
time to drop the puck here in period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling for the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Sabres are behind in this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice. They know when to drive.
Trying to shake the defender. What a stop on the breakaway.
Slides it up to Neighbors.
Beautiful 360 with the puck. Big time stop there. And he hangs on to the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick pass to Folk. There's a hit on the play. Breakaway. Oh, here we go. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I love how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Tries to get the puck to Buchnevich. Shot! Oh, how did he get it? He scores! Aye, Captain!
The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Gets the puck over to Kessel. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Now over to Karu. Moves the puck to Holloway. Off the deflection. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove and it keeps out. Here they come on the attack. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit.
The Blues have been extremely strong defensively tonight. They protected the interior of the ice. They pushed everything to the perimeter, and now they're protecting the shutout.
He got all of that one. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Oh, wow. What save.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. You've been watching.
He's got a chance on a breakaway. He stopped it. He stopped it.
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net when he finds his way back in to make that save.
He got all of that hit. Receives the pass. They've got an on-man rush. Here's a pass. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. And he takes the dish. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Makes the stop under pressure. The Blues have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Play rolls on. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Loses the coverage there. Oh, look at this. Thompson's going to play it against the half wall. Picked off. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Buffalo's got the puck at the defensive end. The Blues gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Greenway. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Thomas explores his options in the corner. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Luukkonen. Oh, wow, snuffs him again.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Moves it to Bolduc. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it around along the half wall. The Sabres grab possession to the puck. Tries to feed it over to Norris. And now he angles it across to Tuck. Great read to break up the play. Centering feed! He scores! What a goal!
St. Louis on big time late in this third period. They have been the better team at all.
Shen's won the draw at center. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Powers swooping in on the attack. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Too much traffic in the lane. It is all over. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout on this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
A great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well, and in particular...
The Sabres start with possession as we are now underway. Dahlin's got it along the wing. Huge steal at his own end. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Columbus has the puck here off the faceoff. And he coughs it up with the pass. Columbus has the puck. Picks off the pass. Quick feed to McLeod. Dahlin's got it along the boards. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Fantilli. The Sabres play it along the boards. And he makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Angles it over to Samuelson. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Johnson's got it into offensive territory. Puck point scores! And it's good here in Columbus. The Blue Jackets are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Columbus wins it. Directed over to Kunin. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Shot, and he rings the post!
Columbus hits the post and won't extend their lead, but I really like their game, James, tonight. They've been aggressive, they've attacked the net, they funneled pucks towards it, and it's the reason why they've got that lead.
The Sabres gain control of the puck. Here they come. Here they come on the rush. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Pushes it across to Kunin. Columbus has it against the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Pokes the puck away. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Here's a short pass to Provorov. The one-timer! Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Great stop by Luukkonen. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Drills them. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Christensen. And he moves it up to Severson. With possession along the wall. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Clifton's lugging the puck. Battle along the wall. Oh, relentless pressure. They come up with the turnover. And a great save. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Shuts him down.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. To the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the...
They score! It's back-to-back tallies.
They've been trying it out a bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Sabres win it. Sends the pass over. Thompson's got it deep in the offensive end. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Aston Reese. And that's broken up. He's got a step. Scores! Late goings of this period. The Sabres make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Columbus will go to work as they win the draw. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. And play continues here. Scrum along the wall. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. The Blue Jackets have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Both teams seem to be recharged, and play is underway here in period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blue Jackets are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blue Jackets lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Buffalo's got possession here in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Blue Jackets will play it against the boards. He got all of that one. Slides that one right across the blue line. How many bodies in the way? Quick pass to Peterka. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Shot! And he comes up with a stop there. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh, what a play to block that shot. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Slides it quickly to Olivier. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. The Sabres take breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Great read in the offensive zone by Krebs. Takes a shot. Gets in the lane with the body. He's got it behind the cage. It's a 2-on-1. Sends it across. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Dishes it to Quinn. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. It's scores! Well, talk about a friendly game right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Lafferty's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And now he moves it quickly to Severson. Columbus on the attack. Moves the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Corrali. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Taken by Kunin. Glove save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Moves it around. Scores! Somehow through the chaos and plays.
All these deceptive shots that have seen eyes, it is a skill, James. Getting that puck through to the net, opening up your own lane through traffic, that's an art.
On the attack along the boards. In close. Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Columbus will look to take this sizable lead into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. The Sabres win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides it across to McLeod. Oh, look at this chance! And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Oh, what a save in front! Pass to Thompson. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Slides the puck across to Marchenko. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Blue Jackets are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Columbus has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Provorov. Puck picked up in the open ice. Sends it over to Provorov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. From point blank. Scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
The Blue Jackets win the draw here in the neutral zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Quinn. Howard's got it in the defensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And that's knocked away by McLeod. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. The Blue Jackets open up the period on a positive note, winning the draw, and have almost killed off this penalty.
Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back in even strength after giving up a short-handed goal on that power play.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating, and I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up...
Scores! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game.
Fantillis won the draw. Sends a pass over. Feeds it over. Along the half wall with the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. And he keeps possession. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes! The Sabres don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. All alone! And it's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
And a great save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Moves it to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it to Olivier. Skates to the crease. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Columbus continues to put the pressure on, and I love that they're a wave in the offensive zone, shift after shift, looking for a time to bite and execute. But man, could they get a little more luck at continually going off the post?
Stones him in front. Here we go. Look at this. They are really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. They have really got the cycle going on here. Handles the pass. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Passes it over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, it goes right up the post.
Columbus has shown a great compete level all game long. It's a reason why they have the lead, but they would have loved to have converted on that scoring chance. Instead, it hits the post and out.
They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And the defensive team's got it now. There's a hit on the play. Oh, look at that hit. There's a hit on the play. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Chance in front. Turns it away.
Merzlikins hasn't looked himself tonight in the net. I mean, he just looks tired. His body language is saying it all, and uncomfortable when he's playing the puck. But he makes that save, and it's all about that save to build on one another, string them together, create some confidence, because his team is certainly playing well in front of him.
The Blue Jackets take over on possession. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Blue Jackets are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Puck scooped up by Dahlin. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Feeds it across. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Greenway. Unable to reach that one. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Off a stick. Columbus has it near the wall. Right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Centering pass, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass across to Olivier. Slides by the check. Scores! The Blue Jackets are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Columbus wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Olivier. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Moves the puck over to Johnson. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. This is one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net.
The Blues kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Puck grab by Fantilli. Oh, look at this. And he turned that one aside. Slides the puck ahead to Neighbors. The Blues take it along the wall. Buchnevich has been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Grabs possession of the puck. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
Shen's got the puck. Redirected off one of his own linemen there. Big time stop.
Wislikins looks dialed in, James. He knew exactly where that shot was coming from, stood square to it, and denied it.
Sends the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And he slides it quickly to Krysin. Moves inside. How did he stop that one?
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Wrist one in front. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Sends it in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Goalie makes the save. Takes the puck. And that's knocked away by Falk. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Coughs it up on the play. The Blue Jackets have it now. Quick feed to Fantilli. Avoids the poke check. Denies him! And moves the puck into a high-pressure situation. Slides it on over to Faxa. Avoids the defender. The Blues have it now. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes the feed. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Columbus looks to go on the attack. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tide set turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Blue Jackets look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because they've been dominant out there tonight, James. They've been relentless. They competed for pucks, lose pucks at will. I mean, they've outbattled their opponent, and now they're sitting with a 2-goal cushion.
They score! And what a counter punch they serve up!
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
And off the face-off, they take possession. And that's just out of reach. And there's the whistle icing the call. Here in the back half of this period, the Blues have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Jenners won the draw, and they're on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Buchnevich has got it against the boards. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. And that's poked away. Passes the puck over to Joseph. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Moves it to the middle. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. drop here any moment to get things underway again. Sundqvist won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Picked off by Sundqvist. Puck sent over to Bolduc. Knocked away by Werenski. And he takes the feed. Look at this! And that one's turned away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a chance in front. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Blocked in front. Back at the point, they set it up. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James. The best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Oh, look at this. Here's a chance. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of failures, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
And they win that draw at center. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Falk. And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number two. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Binnington's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Long pass into the neutral zone.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Fabro's got it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Marchenko. Oh, he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no. And he makes the save with ease. Scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
Columbus getting all sorts of pucks on net, and they lead in a big way here in the second. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Shuts him down.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Takes the pass. Columbus has it in their own zone. Slides the puck over to Johnson. There's a firm collision. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Binnington's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Sends it in front. Misses. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Takes a shot, and he's able to handle that one. And now he passes it to Severson. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Oh, what a stop! The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Tries to get it out of their own end. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Now a quick pass to Aston Reese. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Takes the puck at the point. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Blues look to start the transition game. Avoids the poke check. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Taken along the wall by Fabro. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. And that's out of the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it to Fabro. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Puts it on net. And he comes up with a glove save. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. And it's a quick pass to Fabro. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. Poked away by Falk. The Blues gain control of the puck. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
St. Louis has it behind the net. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Feeds it to Fantilli. For the right wing, he moves it to the middle. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis has a fighting chance at a comeback here, James, but only if they start to attack the puck and gain entry to the offensive zone. How do you do that? You got to have it on your stick, which means retrieval is going to be key.
And he slides it quickly to Bushnevich. Throws to the sweet spot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
To his teammate. Loses his balance on the play. The Blues have it from their own end. Passes it to Neighbors. Broken up by Werenski. And now he moves it quickly to Marchenko. Tiptoes around the poke check. Rocks him on the play. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Poked away at center by Provorov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, what a slick stop by Bennington.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Columbus plays it along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Johnson. Using every piece of equipment there. That goes off the shaft of the stick to keep it out. Quick feed to Olivier.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
And he lays him out with that collision. Slides it over to Holloway. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone.
The Blue Jackets have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Columbus came in hungry for this one, and their offense has exploded to lead here in the third. Jenners won the faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
The 360 with the puck. Big time stop there. Pass across to Joseph. The Blues looking against the half wall. Puck picked up by Joseph. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the draw. Excellent stick work on the play. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Joseph. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Steps across the blue line. Passes it over to Sundqvist. Taken by Christensen. Moves around along the half wall. Fires it. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Tees him up. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Slides the puck to Walker. Faxa's going to play it against the half wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a great save. Scooped up along the wall by Aston Reese. There's another stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Quick pass to Corelli. Cuts into the paint. Blocked in traffic. Feeds the puck across to Thomas. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Moves it quickly over to Neighbors. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves it to Marchenko. Here's the chance on the attack. Oh, that's a huge stop by Binnington.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Columbus will play it from behind the net. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shot! Sacrifices the body to block it. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Pass stolen in the open ice. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it. Score!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Look at this.
Shen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Blues will play it against the wall. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. He tips it out to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. He tries to tuck it in. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end.
Columbus displayed puck possession that not a lot of teams can do, I think, in this league.
Puck possession was great.